So if you're in search of the first appearance of Deadpool and the New Mutants 98 in that condition of 9.8, then you're at the right video. Hi, my name is Greg and welcome to Unique Comics. In this video, we're going to deep dive into the New Mutants 98 because I am in search of that book as well because it's down in price. And I believe a lot of people are selling their collection. They're selling early. And the anticipation of Deadpool 3. So what's happening is that Deadpool 3 is coming, but we don't have a confirmed date as to when it's guaranteed to come. So they say next year, but next year meaning it can come anywhere from midsummer, late summer, fall, or 2025. Which still might drive the book down even more. But I'm a strong believer that this window of opportunity is going to be very small, and it's getting smaller. What I'm thinking, and I could totally be wrong, but what I'm thinking is if you don't grab a 9.8 within, let's say, and this is not financial advice, you got to do what you got to do. And you got to do with what your heart contends. Okay, you can't listen to me. This is just me talking with a little bit of experience, but it's just me talking, and this is what I'm doing. So you got to do what you do, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. So my guess is that it's a very small, limited of opportunity here. People are selling their collection and giving you a price that you may never get again, and it's going to be limited. So the window of opportunity is getting smaller. I believe as the movie nears and we get a confirmation date, the book might just jump above that $2,000 mark again, and stay and hold. And that could be great for all the new buyers, but it could be bad for those who waited, right? So that's just what it is. I mean, markets go up and down, but they do generally stay at a level and then they grow. They dip, they stay at a level, they dip more, and then they grow. That's how good investments grow. That's how blue chip investments are. So I believe the New Mutants 98 is definitely a blue chip investment. It's a solid investment. I'm going to be grabbing a book here very, very shortly. So I just thought I'd make this video because I got an offer last night. I was working, so I got an offer last night and popped up on my phone, and it was for $1,300. I didn't buy it, but now I'm seeing another one for $1,300. So I thought I'd make this video very, very quickly, and let's check out some of these books. All right, so we'll start with some 9.2 CGC. You can see already $350. That has dropped a little bit. I've seen, so since in the last 2 weeks, the book has been at that $470 and $440, $300 mark. So you can see it's averaging 400, 464. And then you got a bid right now at 213. 3 days left on that. And then you got to buy it now for $350. There's a great opportunity right there. Here's a high price right here. This one right here, you'd be out of your mind to pay $570 right now because we just seen a buy it now for $350, right? This guy right here has to either take the book off or lower the price, in my humble opinion, because someone will get screwed, a couple $100 right there. In a couple of years, that's the price it's going to be, $570, all right, on that 9.2. So if you paid $350, I'm a strong believer that it might not 2x in the next couple of years, but in the next 5 years, maybe 2-3x, right, on a 9.2 investment. So you have a signed 9.2 right here at $730, all right, signed by Rob Liefeld. Doesn't show any pictures, which I don't like that. And then you got a newsstand right here, 9.2. So you're paying $200 more for the newsstand. I don't think unless you're getting a 9.6 newsstand. Personally, I would stay away from the newsstand. That's just my humble opinion. Just because of the price, you're paying $575. I'm not sure if you're going to get the value in the future just because it's a newsstand. Maybe, but I'm not sure. So the average price on a 9.2 you should be paying today is $350. With that signature, $200 more. With the newsstand, maybe $100 more. So here's a guy that's completely out of his mind trying to sell a 9.2 for $1,280 or best offer. I'm not sure like if he doesn't know the market or what's going on or why his book is so special that he thinks he's going to get $1,280 for a 9.2 and a buyer would be crazy enough to buy that. Do not buy that book. Do not buy that book. So if you're going to buy a 9.2, make sure you pay around $350. So here's a 7.0 Mark Jewelers. It's for $700. Now I'm not too sure if that's a good deal. I don't think it is. I think that if you're patient on your Mark Jewelers, you can certainly get the 7.0 for the $450, $500 range. If you're really patient, getting the 9092 Mark Jewelers for under $1,000. So now we're looking into the 9.4s. You can see that the price is not really any different at all. $464 for 9.4. 9.4, buy it now for $400. Bidding, 0 bids, 4 days to go at $440. So you get the point. You should be paying anywhere from $400 to $600 for a 9.4. Actually, we have right here a 9.4, a good opportunity right now. Doesn't look like there's any bids, but this is a really good opportunity, okay? This is a 9.4 white pages, Mark Jewelers. This is a great opportunity to get yourself a very, very high grade Mark Jewelers, which they are super, super rare getting a high grade Mark Jewelers. I'll just put it that way. Now, I don't know if the investment's going to be great long term. We don't know that. So nobody knows that. But right now you can buy one for $1,800. You can get into the bid. And there's no bidders. So it's a great little opportunity right there. And then right here, $500. Buy it now. Best offer, 9.4. Great little book. Great investment. So now we're getting into the 9.6s, which this may be the most affordable investment I've seen and probably one of the best opportunities for investments you can get today. There's a lot of opportunities out there, I get it, but Deadpool's a first appearance. He's coming out with another movie and probably many more movies and many other things after that. And the list goes on with Deadpool. The investments there, great opportunity, and a 9.6. So you got one right here, a 9.6, $500. I don't know what to tell you. Brand new slab. Like, got the team on there. 9.6. Look at the blue label here, white pages. The CGC this is a sick label. Like, you got the X-Men team up there. You got the CGC stamp. I don't know who makes better slabs, in my opinion. You can tell me who makes a better slab, then let me know. Yeah, 9.6 right here, brand new slab. If you're brave enough, you can probably crack this slab open and resubmit it one day. 9.6 should hold very good value. Obviously, a 9.8 is going to be extremely more value than a 9.6 because the rarity is much, much more. Down the road, it'll even be much, much more. All right, so here's a book right here with a great opportunity, and because it's a newsstand, but $1,600 I think is a little high. If you're brave enough right here, again, look at this book. There may not be a flaw in it. I mean, there could be, but a nice potential to crack this slab open and resubmit it if you're brave enough. That's $1,700. So that's a lot of money, but the newsstand is going to fetch a lot more money down the road, right? All right, so here's the 9.8s, and I don't think the opportunity gets any better than this, and they keep getting better. So I'm not too sure how long this window of opportunity is going to be, because there's so many 9.8s for sale, and there's so many people who are going to sell them. So once these are all sold out, there may not be enough to sell again, and then it might drive the price a little higher and a little higher and a little higher, and so on. So here's the opportunity, right here, $15.99. Buy it now. So this is a $1,600 buy it now. Reason why nobody's bought it now, because they're seeing other opportunities at $1,300 now, $1,250, $1,400. In my opinion, okay, an extra $200 or $300 for something that's gonna, in my humble opinion, 10x over the next 10 to 15 years. And that's being very, very conservative, 10xing. I'm thinking more like 10 to 20x, but that's just me. That's just my humble opinion. So $1,600 is a small price to pay for something that's going to be worth, 20,000 to 25,000 in the future. So with that being said, here's one for $1,600, guys. Buy it now. All right, and then we got another one. So this is the usual price here, dropped from $2,000. Now, $1,750 is the average. I wouldn't pay $1,750. I would pay $1,350 to $1,500. Currently today, that's the price I would pay. Okay, so you got one for $1,750, and here you go, $1,300. Buy it now, right there. It's got a light on the top of the book, so you can't see. You can't see with these pictures what you're getting, but you can see a 9.8 here, and you can see that it's off-white to white pages. So that might have dropped the price by $100. If you didn't get that white pages, you might pay, $100 more at this point for those white pages. But to be fair, I did see a book last night for $1,300 in white pages. So, and right here, 1 day, 7 hours to go, $1,225. And what do you know? White pages right there. So if you haven't bought this book by now and your price range is $1,300, we'll put your bid down. There's 1 day to go right here. And here we go. $13.99. Buy it now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, all right. CBCS. Those beautiful, beautiful labels we know as the CBCS labels. So here's a 9.8 CBCS. Great looking book in there. $1,220. I wonder why. I'm not putting down CBCS here, but this is the common effect when you have a book in a CBCS slab. It's going to drive the price down by a couple $100 as opposed to those CGC slabs. All right, we've got a 9.8, 0 bids and 4 days to go. $1,700 on a signed 9.8 by Rob Liefeld. So really, really cool there. Great little opportunity. Another great opportunity, $14.95. Okay. Brand new book. There you go. Just check out a couple more. Here's a book, obviously too much money. You'd be out of your mind to pay this. I'm sorry for the person who buys this book in the next couple of days, if they do. $3,300 price tag for this book is not being a fair market value on this book. So good luck to that guy. Here's a great deal, $1,600. I mean, you pay $200 more than what you're going to find in the next couple of books that might go out there for $1,300. $100, buy it now. And then people will end up buying these because the books will soon get sold out and then they become more scarce, like I said, and then drives the price up and people FOMO in and then purchase the book. That's how it always works. Of course, be aware of these books right here, the facsimiles. They look almost identical. Price tag's different, $3.99 as opposed to the dollar, and the barcode's different. Okay, most don't have a barcode, and then some do. The barcodes do not look like this. This is a reprint of another date. This one's dating 2023, so January 2023 that this book was made. Selling for $45. Could be a good deal. All right, to end the video off, just for fun, we found a Mark Jewelers 9.8. Wow. Auctioning off today. And man, it would be so nice just to have that extra 10 grand to not even think about right now. And because this one would be a great book for the portfolio. CGC 9.8. It's the newsstand. It's white pages. It's got the Mark Jewelers insert. It's the real McCoy right here. It is the real deal. We just seen one buy it now for $20,000. I'm not sure if it's still up there. Maybe someone bought it. But here it is. So cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And again, this was not financial advice. Please do your own homework when it comes to purchasing this comic book and any other comic book. And please do not follow people's advice like mine. Do what you believe is right. This is just for education and fun purposes to the update on the New Mutants 98 for that great buying opportunity, which I think is a great buying opportunity right now. It's a small window. I'm going to be purchasing a direct edition 9.8, paying around $1,300, and I'll be happy about paying that, even if it goes down to $800. All right, well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.